we have returned. So we didn't miss a day. We've only done that a couple of times. And we are back for day, I believe, 36. As I mentioned yesterday, it was double cardio day, and I had walked around my neighborhood. I was debating when to do it actually in the evening because sometimes Robin wants to go with, and she's like asked, like, "Oh, do you want to go on a walk?" So I messaged her yesterday. I was like, "Do you want to go on a walk after you get home?" Which probably would have been around like 8, or should I just go for the evening at like 5:30? She said, "Just go without me." She's like, "I'm exhausted," so I was like, "All right, cool." So I went around 5:30. I did the same route that I did yesterday, and so I get to check mark that, so that's good. My heart rate was like kind of where it needed to be, so like I mentioned yesterday, I was kind of happy about that. My watch finally detected my workout when I do the bike, and I do like 9 miles. My watch never detects it. It's so annoying. So I was like feeling really good, and I ate well. I did have chicken breast for lunch, and I did have it for dinner too. So I was like, my tummy has a bit of a lot in it, but as long as I drop a mean deuce in the morning, I'll be fine. I woke up 2 regular deuces. I was like, nice, perfect. And then I weighed in, and I went up 0.3 pounds. So I was like, son of a bitch. So that sucks. I am very annoyed about it. I can't help but feel like it's because I currently don't have the bike. My Averon rower, which was a lot of money, hasn't shipped yet. Haven't gotten an estimate on when that's going to ship out. What up, Chunkster? Thank you for joining me. But at the very least, I haven't fallen off. Today is the dreaded rest day. So no check mark for a morning workout or an evening workout because I'm not doing a workout today. Just healing. I did take up my weightlifting, so I'm doing 10 separate sets at this point, which is, I guess that's not true at all. I'm doing shit a lot. I do 3 sets per exercise, so I'm doing 31 sets. 31 sets is what I'm doing, and then 10 minutes of cardio for warm-up. So that was probably helping me out with the first couple of days, which will help me out tomorrow. So I'm a little bit nervous about today. But in either case, so far for the month, I'm done 4.8. Total weight loss of 33 pounds, so it's not like I'm doing terrible. This was my second day this month where I went up. Obviously, the first day happened because we had that impromptu cheat day on New Year's Eve, which was great. Gonna switch over to the shared screen now. Bloop. There we go. And as you can see, like not a huge jump. 0.3 pounds isn't anything too crazy substantial. But it is, just a little bit annoying. The trend line is still down, which is what we're looking to see. I have it listed as 981 calories already today. 230, 325, and 326 are the meals that I've had so far today. And then I'm planning on having an apple at 4:30. At 4:30, it's just apple time for me. And that'll leave me, and I already put that in here so that I can see I have 519 pounds for dinner, which is a lot, especially if you're eating something as lean as chicken. That's like fucking 7. Let's just do the math really fast. Why don't we? Why have me do in the brain math when my brain is dumb? So if I wanted to have chicken, I could have around 19 ounces of chicken, which is a fuck ton of chicken. That's over a pound of chicken. Like 16 ounces is a pound. So when I tend to have a lot of chicken in the day, my stomach just has a lot in it that it's not going to be able to digest in a single day. So hoping that's the case. When I see that I have 519 calories, my thought is have some chicken, but like cook it in like butter and garlic, something that's going to make it taste really good. That'll eat up a lot of those calories. 519 is a lot. So I'm thinking maybe I just do a little bit of chicken, and then have rice because I love rice. I used to have rice with everything for my like entire fucking life. Rice is like one of the first things you cut out when you're dieting like this because it's just very high calories for just low overall. So I'm debating about what I want to do. Also kind of want to have like a sandwich and I can just do the chicken as the meat and have like cheese on it. But I'm not sure. I'm going to play around with it. There's several ideas that I have, but either way, I'm hoping tomorrow the rest day doesn't have me going up. If I go up 2 days in a row, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I would really like to hear when the stupid Averon rower is going to show up. Because it's killing me to not have something. So I've been like just considering repairing my bike in the jankiest ways possible and then just canceling this fucking thing. But I mean, I really do want one, so we'll see. Let's go and do Wordle. The worst part about missing 2 days ago was broke my Wordle streak. If you've already done Wordle, cool. No hints. If you haven't done Wordle yet, don't watch. Starting out the way I always do. That is super interesting. O is the only vowel, and all of the other consonants are not included whatsoever. So maybe Y will make an appearance. Could be. Could have something that ends in ONK, although the O can't be there. So that's super interesting, actually. No double L, so that's also interesting. U isn't there, so it can't be like cough or something like that. OUGH. I'm going to guess it could be a double O, too. It could be second and fourth. Something like color. Obviously, C, L, and R are not there. But, like, that doesn't mean there's not other words that could do that. I think there's double O, and I think they're separated. I was about to give up, but you persevered. I'm glad you persevered. Could be something fairly simple, too. Just putting some letters out there to see if it sparks anything in my brain. I don't even know what the word means. It happened like 3 days ago. I can't remember what it was. I think it's an instrument. And I was just like, this sounds like a word. And I put it up there, and I think I got it in like 5. And I was just like, what the fuck is that? I Googled it. I was only able to figure it out because like there was no letters left. There was no combination of letters left. So let's keep looking here. I'm still working today, so I do have to get out of here fairly quickly, but it's slowed down quite a bit. Things are looking really good numbers-wise, knock on wood. Don't want to jinx that. Also, I've started reading this book as of yesterday called Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I really like it. It's not like very fancy, flowery verbiage, but it's fun. It's really fun, and I started reading it yesterday, and as you can see, I'm like about halfway through it so far. There's 7 of them right now. I think the series is planned to be 10, is like what I've been told. And the 8th one is getting ready to come out. So I already ordered the second one, which will be here tomorrow, because I imagine by the time it gets here, I'll probably wait and I'll probably be done with this, but it just depends on how much I read tonight. So we do have Scarish tonight. Also, FYI, Chunkster, quick advance notice, we're doing global thermonuclear war as the topic, which I chose to be the New Year's Eve topic, which we were like, you know what, let's just skip this week because it's the holiday. And then the war started. So we kidnapped the president or dictator or ruler or whatever you want to call him of a different country. And I really wish I would have released it before that happened, because now it looks like it's in response to that when it's not. It's just fucking wild ass timing yet again. Let's do O as the second letter. I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw in my third thing just to see if it's double O, and I want to see where the O is. It is double O. I fucking called that. It's shocking that the second O is not in the 4th position. And there's no N in it also, so it can't be like bongo. Interesting. Double O would be hilarious, like oolong. I don't think I know any double O words that are 5 letters that don't include any of the letters that have already been eliminated. So it'd have to be something like... it's double O, so it's going to have to be something like Fompo. Like, I'm just making shit up, but it has to have like those double consonants right in the middle there. In the 3rd and 5th position. 3rd and 4th position, excuse me. I really wish Congo was available. Congo or bongo. N isn't in there, so we got to take that idea out. Doggo, isn't it? Very interesting. Bombo. Oh, bombo's a word. Would you look at that? Okay, so it is fucking double O to start. What the fuck? I also don't know this word. Obviously, if I knew the word, it would be clear at this point. The hard part about doing bombo, which was stupid, is that I only wasted 1 consonant. What the fuck starts with OOM and is 5 letters long? So I'm going to put something weird like oompy. I'm literally just going to be tossing random shit out. I wish I had one more letter. One more letter would get me there. No hints. Uh, trying to think of like any words buried in the back of my brain where I'm like, is that? Could that? Is it? No. Just trying to figure out like based off of how words are fucking built. Like the etymology of the word. Starting with OOM. What could it be? Mmm. Mmm. Fuck. I just keep going back to P. Oomph. I legitimately thought that was spelled with a U. So something in my brain was like telling me like, nope, that P is there. You need to have that. I just got lucky because I got 4 letters by the third guess, but it took me all day to figure it out. I was like, what the fuck? Oomph. I do know what that means. A little oomph. Kind of shocked that it's an actual word. So whatever. I'm happy that I got it. And I did it before the 15-minute timer was up. So that's good. Yeah. So fun stuff. Thank you for joining me, Chunkster. I appreciate you. And hopefully tomorrow I will have some update on where the cardio thing stands. In the meantime, I'll share this. I don't think anyone's going to hunt us down or anything like that. But I figured out my subdivision, and I have been starting right here. I should be able to erase this, but I've been starting right here, going up, around, down, up here, around, back down, over here, and then down. That's what I've been doing. Actually, that's a lie. I go back up here because I like need a little bit more time, and down. And that's 30 minutes. That's a 30-minute walk right there. But Robin signed us up for a 5K in April. And so I was like, I need to be able to do like 5K just in my neighborhood. I don't want to go out on the streets or run through dirt or the fucking aqueduct or whatever. So I was like, I should be able to make a map. So this is what I'm going to be doing, which is I'm just basically circling, going south instead of north, circling the subdivision's border all the way. And right before I get back to the house, turning left and going down, doing a little bit more, zigzagging, coming home. And that's almost exactly 5 kilometers. So it's just over 5 kilometers. And I'm going to try, I think my 5K last year, at this exact same 5K event was just under 50 minutes, like 49, 46 or something like that. So I'm just going to try and beat that time. And as of right now, I take 30 minutes to do like, I'd say half of a 5K, so that I'm on pace for like a 60-minute 5K. I did just do some jogging last time, but I also have a really fucked up foot, man. So just doing this cardio, just walking is like, I get home and I can barely make it up the stairs. So I also have to schedule a doctor's appointment. Maybe I should do that before I get back to work. But in any case, I am going to go. I thought it was an expression like, ooh and ah. Yeah, I didn't realize it has an actual definition either. Let's see what that definition is before I go. Definition. The quality of being exciting, energetic, or sexually attractive. I've never thought of that as being a sexually attractive word, but now we know. All right, I am going to go now. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow.